Next is a battle between two undefeated middleweights in Dorjan Dokaj and Ryan Loder. Hailing from California, this longtime D1 wrestler transitioned to MMA 2 years ago and has been smashing through all the competition.
My name is Ryan Loder, and I train at a Team Alpha Male. The place I'm training at is really the place to get me ready for it. So I feel like if I can hang in the room and I can go against these guys, I feel confident coming into pretty much any ring. Team Alpha Male is just awesome. There's just so much talent at that ring. Slava's been working with the boxing. Guilherme has been working with my Muay Thai. Alex Munoz has been wrestling, and it's cool to come from that.
In his way is an undefeated Canadian prospect with a perfect 7-0 amateur record and 2 pro wins inside the BTC fight cage.
My name is Dorjan Dokaj. I train at Santos Brothers Jiu-Jitsu and West End Athletic Club. We've been working for both of them. We've been working a lot for the striking. We've been working a lot for wrestling, for jiu-jitsu. We're just getting ready. We're getting ready for war. It's gonna be. I just know that it's gonna be a good one. I'm training with the best in the world, and then God's help, everything is gonna go the way that we want. But yeah, we're getting ready for war. It's gonna be just all in, and then ready to give everything in there. I know outside, I worked everything I had with all my power, with all my strength. Now it's ready just to. Now it's ready to do the work.
Yeah, I watched his other fights, and I think I match up pretty well against him. Coming from a wrestling background, and then coming from Team Alpha Male, it's definitely wrestling's my strength. That's a given. But my striking's gotten a lot better, so it's starting to balance out.
Ready to give everything, getting ready for war, ready to give everything, till the last breath. So that's my prediction. I'm not gonna be I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm ready to give my everything.
I think it's gonna be a finish, but how it happens, I'm not really sure. And if it goes the distance, and we have a good battle, then it goes the distance, and kind of ready for that too. So, but in my head, there'll be a couple different ways to finishes.
Prepare for a clash of titans as two undefeated warriors face off in our feature bout of the evening between Dorjan Dokaj and Ryan Loder.
Well, things are about to get spooky as we come back from intermission as Ryan Loder, or should we say AKA Michael Myers, Josh. I know you're digging this as a big horror movie fan.
I'm loving this right now. I had no idea he was going to do this, but this is great.
And here comes Dorjan Dokaj, who, for a Canadian middleweight prospect, he is starting to make some waves at the 185-pound division for Loder.
It's just a very compelling match, especially two guys that are undefeated.
There's so much intrigue, and this is what you want to have for at this level and for BTC. Two prospects with a lot of potential. Who's going to rise their stakes, and who is going to have to be a little bit set back here in this middleweight clash at BTC 15.
All right, fight fans, this next bout is brought to you by Ferreira's Signature Line, whose premium hair products help men unlock unique and powerful hairstyles. 3 rounds in BTC's middleweight division. Hailing from the blue corner stands a wrestler at a height of 6 foot 2 inches tall and weighed in at 185 1/2 pounds. A Division I All-American wrestler with a clean, undefeated amateur and professional career, representing Team Alpha Male and fighting out of Sacramento, California. Here is Ryan Loder! And his opponent, hailing from the red corner, stands a freestyle mixed martial artist at a height of 6 foot 2 inches tall and weighed in at 185 1/2 pounds. Also with a clean, undefeated amateur and professional career, representing Santos Brothers BJJ and West End Athletic Club, fighting out of Etobicoke, Ontario. Here is Dorjan Dokaj! Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Graham Bettis.
Fighters, fight hard, fight fair. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, do it now and return to your corners.
Here we go. This is going to be a very anticipated middleweight bout. Dorjan Dokaj versus Ryan Loder. And if you can't tell, folks, people behind us are pro Dorjan Dokaj.
Oh, yeah. He's got a big cheering section here.
And Loder is the aggressive one early on, comes out with the high kick.
Dorjan in the orthodox stance, Loder in the southpaw stance.
It's a body kick that lands from Dokaj and a side kick now from Loder. Good body kick now from Loder. And now Loder's going to use that D1 wrestling.
Got the body lock here. Dorjan
gets the fight to the ground, does Loder, and quickly works for ground and pound. Big, thunderous shots.
Hard shots from Loder early. Dorjan's doing a good job. He worked his way up. Good balance.
Yeah, good work from Dokaj. Was able to get back up, but still in a bad spot with Loder pinning him up and trying for that high crotch.
He's going to pick up the double. Gets it. He's looking for that guillotine, but Loder does a good job. Steps around. Now he's in half guard. And Dorjan did a good job of letting it go. He knew he wasn't going to get it there. He actually could set himself up for a Von Flue choke, so he let it go. Now he's going to work from half guard off his back. And this is what we talked about. There's a good chance he could end up here with a guy like Loder. We'll see what he can do.
You kind of still figure, I mean, when you're a wrestler, that's in your blood. You're going to find a way to get the fight to the ground. And with how credentialed he is from his time at Northern Iowa in the NCAA, and you transition that well training at arguably one of the top gyms in North America at Team Alpha Male, it's just a recipe for success.
And that gym there, founded by Uriah Faber, who was a former wrestler. A lot of them are former wrestlers that turned mixed martial artists, so they know the recipe already to turn wrestlers into fighters. And Loder is showcasing that beautifully so far this fight.
Dorjan trying a heel hook attempt there, but Loder was aware of it. Now, nice job to take the back from Loder.
Yeah, Dorjan was trying to use that to sweep to stand up. Did a good job, but Loder staying on him. Just look at it. No space at all. Staying on that hip. Dorjan's going to look to walk to the cage and use the cage to get up here. But he might give up a hook here.
Yeah, it's just good work by Loder getting that ride time in. And now, unlike wrestling, he can use those shots and land some punches to continue to soften Dokaj up.
And there's that wrist wrap. We saw it a couple times already tonight. And this is the evolution of MMA. So many guys are doing it now. It's such a great position to be in. Horrible for your opponent. But they control that far wrist. And you have one free arm to pound, while they only have one arm to defend.
It's amazing how quickly the sport evolves. Just remember a few years ago it was like inside leg kicks were a big factor. Or calf kicks as well have just really become a factor. And this is arguably one of the top positions now in terms of grappling in mixed martial arts.
And this is what Loder does so good. He just rides the hip, waits till you get up. He's going to look to mat return, put you back down.
Pretty trip from Loder.
And this is very, very defeating for Dorjan if he lets it anyway. When you get up, down. Up, down. And it's just very, very tiring. Wears on you so much when you have a guy that just doesn't give you any space.
Yeah, exactly. Loder hasn't given Dokaj any inch since he instilled the grappling part of this fight, and still about 1:40 left to work with some shots. But Dokaj, he's such a high-spirited guy. It's going to take a lot more of that to break his will, I think.
No, he's continually fighting on, looking at ways to get up, get out. But Loder can do this type of fight all day, too. This is the wrestling cardio that he's had since he was a child. This is really, really wearing on the guy that he's his opponent, on Dorjan.
It's also such a safe style too early. You can control. You don't take much damage. You can get finishes, but if you go the distance, it just improves your career. And there's those good Jose Aldo under the shoulder armpit punches.
And those are hard shots, and they're making Dorjan try to make some type of movement, which could lead to a mistake.
Continuing to land the ground and pound and taking his time, not rushing anything, is Loder.
No, very, very obviously positionally sound in the wrestling aspect. Now he's going to look to crucifix that arm. He's got that right arm trap to Dorjan. Let's see what he can do with it here. The cage is kind of preventing a little bit.
Elbows now from Loder. Referee checking in on those elbows to make sure they're not 12-6. Dorjan trying to escape out the back door here.
He's looking to turn into Loder, trying to maybe grab a single, but he's got the single here. Nice sprawl.
Oh, may have put himself in a worse spot as Loder still had that arm crucifixed.
Again, there's that, he switched off. He's got that wrist control again, just pounding away. Looks like Dorjan's gonna get out of this round, but a very, very impressive first round for Ryan Loder.
Big shot at the end. I don't think it landed from Loder, but nonetheless, it was a round that was an exclamation point for what Ryan Loder wants to do. Use that Division I level wrestling, get the fight to the ground, and look for finishes once it hit the ground.
Yeah, really a flawless round for Loder. Get the takedown, get the clinch, and just wear on Dorjan, wear on him, pound, pound, pound. Make him carry your weight and really tire him on. You can see it wearing on Dorjan in the corner. He's taking deep breaths.
He's being very active on top.
Very, very active. Did a lot of damage that round, too.
And for your unofficial scorecard, Josh, you give that a 10-8.
Nowadays, if they're scoring it, probably, yeah. You know, it's 10-9, 100%, but maybe a 10-8. It was a very dominant round.
Very dominant round, very one-way traffic for the horror movie aficionado in Ryan Loder.
There's a nice right hand snuck in there by Dorjan.
Now Dokaj trying to back up Loder. Stuffs the takedown attempt here.
So he did the first thing right, but he's got to circle off. That's that inside trip. Beautiful wrestling by Loder. Again, Dorjan did the right thing to start, but he pressed him against the cage and he was able to get off and got the takedown again. Now he's in full guard here with his head pinned against the cage in a bad spot.
Good shot from the top from Loder.
Good scramble by Dorjan here. Get back to his feet, get that single. Now he's in that offensive position on the cage, but he should look to break free and break off.
Well, Dorjan's been able to show he has the ability to get back up. And there's a takedown, and that one is successful from Ryan Loder.
That body lock there, that was the hip position win, right? That was the fight. Loder getting that inside hip position, got the body lock, and just all you got to do is really crank that weight down and turn, and it forces your opponent to the mat. But Dorjan showcasing his game everywhere. Like he's on the ground, still working, looking for subs, not just hanging on.
Which is so important. You can't just sit there, right, and let Loder take the fight. So you have to be active off the bottom.
100%, yeah. He's trying to use the cage to wall block to get a better position here, but Loder's following his hips, keeping that side control position.
Yeah, that was a good job by Loder. He anticipated what Dorjan was trying to do, use the fence to push off.
Yeah. He's pummeling in his left underhook here. He's going to try and create space. He might come out the back. Loder's trying to get that headlock to keep him there. But he might get it. I think Dorjan's got it.
He tried the bulldog choke attempt there, but it's now Dorjan Dokaj. He's got the waist lock.
Let's see if he can finish this takedown here.
Loder now having to showcase some defensive wrestling techniques.
I think Dorjan should break off here and strike. Or maybe he wants to put, that's a takedown.
Dorjan gets the takedown this time.
Nice
but from a weird angle.
Nice re-roll there by Loder.
Yeah, Loder was able to position himself and actually get the better end of it, and now it's Loder landing ground and pound and working for control.
That was a nice takedown by Dorjan, but you see that wrestling background of Loder just did not settle once he hit the mat. Right away, he Grampy rolled on top. Now look where he is in this crucifix from the back position.
It's such a tough position, and for Dorjan, that's something that can break your will. You finally get something going, and then Loder's the one that actually had the better out of the takedown.
Yeah. But it's showcasing that Dorjan is not showing any sign of quitting at all. He's continuing to fight, trying to get advantageous positions, trying to come on top. But Loder with his wrestling is just staying one step ahead.
Loder trying to grab a hold of the other arm here, stretch out Dorjan Dokaj. If not as well, do that. That's another good tactic as well. Land good ground and pound, and now trying a guillotine.
Got that front headlock position here, Loder. Dorjan's fighting the hands. And here's that body lock again. Look to step inside. There, he tried it there. This is that clinch Greco wrestling here.
Good knee to the body from Dokaj.
So it's essentially 50-50 here. Both guys have one underhook, one overhook. Both hitting the body.
Now Now Dokaj, this is maybe where you want it to be. Showcase your striking.
Ooh, nice.
Good high kick from Dokaj, front kick as well.
Dokaj, this is what he needs to do. Keep that center of the cage. Stay long, unload his hands. You know that's gonna come. Loder's gonna shoot at some point. He's got to circle off the cage. Obviously easier said than done with a guy like Loder pressing against there, but he's got to get off that cage. He's trying for that hip throw.
Hip throw attempt there from Dokaj, but it's a nice single leg takedown from Loder.
Yeah, nice single leg there. Re-entry by Loder. Pulled him off the cage, got the takedown.
The one thing Dorjan couldn't do in that was we had the success. You can't be too over-aggressive in your striking because that just sets up Loder for another takedown.
Yeah, once you start really sitting down on those punches, trying to put everything into it, it's so much easier for the takedown. That's why you stay light on your feet, stay long, but
I think Loder can just chill out here as well for the next 30 seconds, but you want to be active as well.
Yep, I mean, Loder's going to look for that finish, right? He's going to keep pounding away, but he wants to stay positionally silent, which he does. But you see Dorjan fighting off his back any which way he can, throwing knees to the body from his hip. He's game everywhere this fight goes.
10-second clapper here in the second round. As Ryan Loder and Dorjan Dokaj putting on one heck of a middleweight bout here at BTC 15. And if anything, some building blocks there from Dorjan Dokaj after another round for Ryan Loder.
Yeah, I mean, his corner is going to be hyping him up, saying you're down 2 rounds. You got to finish him in this round to win the fight. He's going to tell him Loder's getting tired. You know, he's taken everything he's had and survived through it. But for Loder's corner, more of the same. You know, look to set up those hands, get that body lock again like you've got all night. Look to put him on the cage and then set up your takedowns from there. Try to close that distance like he's done so well over the night thus far. But
Let's take a look at some of the highlights here, Josh.
Yeah, and here's that body lock. See that hip in. There's that hip inside. That's what won him that position. That's what got him that takedown. Those small little battles inside. Loder's so good at it. And here's the takedown by Dorjan. But watch the roll here by Loder. Like, rolls on top, rolls right through, and ends up being on the top position.
Very impressive wrestling, and when you have that D1 level in your back pocket, those positions always end up working out better for the wrestler. But Dokaj had some success at the closing moments with some of his striking.
Yep.
And Loder, this is the farthest he's ever gone as a professional mixed martial artist. He enters the 3rd round.
Yeah, we'll see how the gas tanks hold up for both these guys so far. Dorjan coming out, and he knows that he's down, obviously. He's going to look to try and finish Loder here. Nice right hand.
Clean right hand from Dokaj, and he stuffs the takedown attempt like he did early in the 2nd round, but
nice.
that D1 wrestling just had to finish it, did Loder, and he did.
Once Loder gets her hands on you, he just, the takedown is almost inevitable. It's coming. He gets that body lock especially. He's so good at the hip control, outside trips, inside trips.
And for Dorjan, it's now he's got to as well work and try to be active, look for submissions, do something to get up, because Loder, he's expended a lot of energy, and you can see he's tired right now. He's just content to be in this position.
Yeah, you can tell he's used a lot of energy trying to keep Dorjan down. And that's the problem too. A lot of guys that kind of sit and settle on the bottom, they maybe play jiu-jitsu, but Dorjan's been fighting this whole time, 11 minutes into it thus far. So it's tiring to hold a guy down on the mat that doesn't want to be held down.
And the worst thing you can do if you're Dorjan too would be like just expecting and hoping for a stand-up, holding on, but that you don't see a lot of refs do stand-ups anymore.
No, it's up to you to get up, right? Yeah, you're just stalling yourself on the mat, so you got to try and create space, submission attempts, sweep attempts, anything you can do to progress this fight and get a better chance of winning.
There's Dorjan right now being active, trying to land some ground and pound, some hammer fists from the bottom, but Loder adjusts, and every time Dorjan's doing something, Loder's got a move ahead.
Yeah, right now, I mean, the heart of Dorjan is showing. He's trying to fight in every position, but just sitting here flat on his back, it's not going to get him anywhere. He needs to get up on a hip and try to create some space. He's trying to throw these shots on the bottom because, you know, he's a warrior and he's going to fight to the end, but there he goes. He's got to do this, exactly. Get up on a hip, put that knee shield inside, try to create some space. He's doing all the right things, but Loder's just, again, one step ahead on the grappling, riding the hips and just staying heavy.
Very impressive performance here from Ryan Loder as he works right now in guard. Trying to go to potentially could go for an arm triangle, but I think Loder's just content trying to land some short shots, make Dokaj be active, and eat up some clock.
Yeah, he knows he's won the first 2 rounds. He's winning this round. He's just gonna keep doing what he's doing. He's winning, right? Keep him on the back, grind him out, flatten him out, pound him out. If it's not broken, don't fix it, but some good ground and pound from his back here.
Some Donkey Kong ground and pound style from Dorjan Dokaj, and now Dorjan almost is able to get to his feet, but Loder, he pounced on that, took the back of Dokaj.
And Dorjan just using everything he has to get up here. That's just pure will there and heart to get to this position. Again, Loder followed him. He's still got the back, no hooks in, but controlling that far wrist and just riding on top.
Yeah, just some good ride time as well from Ryan Loder.
When you have somebody that's such a good wrestler like Loder that knows how to ride a hip and just grind you, it's so tiring. And it's so mentally exhausting. This guy just, you can't get him off.
No space has been created, but trying to roll through here is Dokaj looking for a heel hook, kneel bar.
He's going for a knee.
Those are always tough positions for a submission attempt. Do leave yourself up for vulnerable positions in your own right.
He's gonna probably roll again through here. Dorjan's, again, just the awareness of where your body needs to control to keep your opponent on his back. Loder showing why he's such a good wrestler, man.
Yeah, he's just so relentless, not giving Dokaj any
Full
space.
Mount. Steps over here.
Full mount here. Leaning the shoulder on, little short ground and pound shots.
And Dorjan is going to look to probably explode here with whatever energy he has left. Try to create some type of scramble.
Yeah, he's got to do something right now. He's got to go for broke, find a way. I know he doesn't know how much time's left in the fight, but this is not a position that looks good for him on in the judge's eyes.
No. This is a dominant position for Loder. Staying heavy, staying high. And he's just looking to pound away. He knows his corner's probably telling him how much time is left. But amazing performance and wrestling and grappling abilities of Loder. But the heart and toughness of Dorjan Dokaj of just staying in this fight in these bad positions.
Ground and pound.
Good ground and pound there.
Posture up, trying to spin around, take the back, land some more hammer fists from Loder. And Ryan Loder, he is a load to try to stop here in the BTC middleweight division. What a performance from Ryan Loder and Dorjan Dokaj.
Both guys should be very, very, I know Dorjan's not going to be happy with this, right? His first professional loss, but just showing the heart and toughness of not settling. Kept fighting for 15 full minutes with a D1 level wrestler on you the whole time. I know it's a loss, his first loss, and it's, it sucks, but he can learn a lot from this.
And if you're Dorjan Dokaj, as you said, you can learn a lot from this. You prove you're still very durable and tough to finish. Yeah. Never been finished in his amateur or professional career. Yeah. And Ryan Loder, I mean, this is a guy with legit wrestling credentials and trains at one of the best gyms, Josh.
And yeah, exactly. Both, I mean, amazing performance for Loder. He also went the distance for the first time in his MMA career, so got that ring time, that cage time. And Dorjan's so young, so much time, man. This will better him in the long run, absolutely.
Yeah, what a performance, and it's nice to see the middleweight division starting to pick up here in BTC Fight Promotions as we look at some of the highlights here of the third round where there was that Donkey Kong style ground and pound, and Dokaj had his moments, but as we said, Loder was just one step ahead on the ground, able to answer anything Dokaj was doing, changing the positions, and Loder was able to finish the fight with a nice flurry, couple good ground and pound shots. Dokaj working off of his back as well, and this is the closing moments of the third round. Good job by Loder to take the back, under the shoulder, short shots, ground and pound, the horn went, and a very impressive performance from Ryan Loder, the former D1 wrestler at the University of Northern Iowa, spending his time now at Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California. Great to see two young middleweight prospects really put on a show here at BTC 15. It looks like our scorecards have been tallied, so we will throw it up to our ring announcer, Keith Earl.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-26 for your winner, Ryan Loder!
I'm here with your winner, Ryan Loder, or should I say Michael Myers. First of all, let's talk about that. I'm a huge horror fan. Is that something you always do, walking out to the Halloween theme with the Michael Myers mask?
I did it my first pro fight. I heard Kobe talking about it before he walked out. He just listened to Michael Myers' theme song on repeat because it's time to go murder some people. And I really liked it, so I took it to the next level. And when I put that mask on, it's go time.
Very, very cool. This fight went 15 minutes. You fought a very, very game opponent. You held in there the whole time. Your wrestling was the difference, and your grappling was the difference. Is this what you expected?
I didn't expect to fight in that guy. He's one tough son of a gun. I'll give him that. But at the end, it's the wrestling that really helps me, and it's going to carry me all the way to the championship. So I got great people that I'm working with at Team Alpha Male. My coaches, Mike Malott and Alex Munoz. They're the reason I'm here today, so thank you guys so much. Everyone at Team Alpha Male, Elliot Kelly, my jiu-jitsu guy, thank you so much. All my partners, you guys are amazing. Fluffy, I love you, buddy. He's the reason why I can hold people down, so I got a lot of help. It's not just me out here.
This is the first time in your pro career that you've gone 15 minutes. Are you happy about that? Are you glad you got that cage time, or are you always just looking to get in and out of there?
Cage time is huge. I'd rather have the finish because I got a lot of hammers in my room that I can work with, but if it goes 15 minutes, it goes 15 minutes and whatever. That's how it is. My family and friends watching, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Lastly, this is your first time here in Canada fighting for BTC. Would you like to come back and fight again for this promotion?
BTC has been nothing but great to me. Thank you guys so much for everything. If I have another fight, that's great here. If not, thank you for everything that you guys done for me.
I look forward to see what's next. Congratulations, your winner, Ryan Loder, ladies and gentlemen.